Hello all, welcome back to Operation Vimy Ridge. It is the spring of 1916 for the French. We had to spend $1 to finish the tank, so we get a free tank. We lost 4 to rating, which left us with 22 left. So 4 infantry is 12, 3 colonials is 6 more, and a cash and carry artillery for 4 is all of our money. That's 22. We cannot do diplomacy this turn. Because we didn't do our mandatory offensive yet, so we are going to go for counter battery fire is gray, and convoy systems is blue. We need a 6 or higher for both of these. Let's see what we can do. That is a 10 and a 6. They both are good. So we will move both of them up to stage 2. Okay, stage 2. And stage 2. So we got convoy, you got Q ships for both the British and the French. So hopefully that will help us out a bit here. Okay, our attacks. No diplomacy because we didn't do our mandatory offensive yet. So attacks, we're going to tradition attack 4 artillery and the railgun into Bavaria, and then we're sacrificing 6 dudes. I was debating saying the whole thing in there, but my luck, I'd get diced, he'd get diced, or he'd dice me, and then he's got gas and all those artillery coming in. So he'll have 14 regular artillery and 3 heavies first strike. So we'll see if I even get to roll with that one, but it's there. We'll try it. Then we are taking the coastal sub and A44. He's going 1-2 to M3. Along with the French fleet is going to go to M2. The transports are going to pick up the infantry, 2 colonials, and naval infantry. And so we're going to have, that's going to be our second effective commander. Our first one's still in Lorraine. So we are going to have 4 coastal subs with the commander against the pre-dread. And then if that's successful, we are going to do a naval landing into Campania with a naval, infantry, and 2 colonials. So we shall see how that goes. And then infantry and colonial from French Equatorial Africa and 3 colonials from Nigeria, all going to try to get into Cameroon. So let's see how we do. So let's start with the attrition attack. Oh, I forgot, the seaplane. The seaplane is going to try to take out one of those 2 coastal subs. So we have 4 at 1 and 1 at 3 for attrition. 4 at 1, 1 at 3. And no attrition attack hits. Okay. Then he has 3 at 3 with the heavy artillery and 14 at 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we have 17 first strikes. 17 first strikes. He needs 6 hits. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so my 7 guys are dead. Or 6 guys are dead. But now I've done my mandatory offensive, so I can now roll for wartime income, and I can do diplomacy. And if by some miracle the Ottomans don't get Romania up, or Romania is still neutral, we're going to get Romania. It's going to die right away, but we're going to get Romania. Okay, so the attrition attack, and these guys are dead. Okay, the naval attack. Let's do the seaplane first. We have the seaplane versus those 2 coastal subs. So we need a 3 or less. That's a 7, so that's no good. Then we'll have 4 coastals at 3 with the commander. First strike against the pre-dread. And there's a target selection and another hit. So I got 2 hits. Only needed 1 because of first strike, he doesn't get to fire back. And with that, I also get a free diplomacy roll because he lost a dreadnought. Okay. Now, the more important one. This guy missed. The more important one now is the the landing into Campania. So I have a pre-dread at a 3 and 2 cruisers at 2. It'd just be so nice to end this on a bombard. He's got 1 mountain sitting there, so let's see what happens. 1 at 3, 2 at 2. Oh, there we go. There's a 1, there's a 2. We got 2 hits with bombard. That is huge. Okay. I forgot to grab a pie because I'm not really thinking I'm going to win that battle. So let me grab a pie quickly here. The dice may be changing in our favor. Who knows? The Austrian-Hungarians rolled a 2 for wartime income, so that was finally good. But, so the mountain is dead. So we will take Campania with a naval, 2 colonials, and 1 infantry. Okay, and that is actually worth a buck. So, let's go move the IPP chart. So, France goes up to 23. Italy goes down to 6, I think. I don't remember if I had their income correct yet or not. We did our mandatory offensive, so let's move that bad boy up. And, yeah. And I guess the last one we have to do is Cameroon, huh? So, Cameroon, I have 4 at 1 and 1 at 2. Looking for 2 hits. And oh my goodness, I got 2 hits. There's a 1 and a 1. So, and then he's going to have 2 at 2 in return. And an 8 and a 9. So he misses. So we will take Cameroon with 4 colonials and an infantry. Should have left 1 colonial behind, but who knew that was going to happen? Okay, that's done. That's done. Okay, 4 colonials and an infantry. And that's also worth a buck. So that's going to push the French up to 24 and the Germans down to 36. Okay, I don't think that was too bad at all. Actually, I will take most of that, so that was good. So, non-combat movement. The transport that's left in M7, because there were 3 there, 2 of them left. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and just down to I4, and join the British fleet there. So he's safe from anybody trying to do bad things to him. We are on non-combat colonial infantry from northern Algeria to Tunisia, and we're going to rail 1 from Morocco to Tunisia. The seaplane is going to land back into northern Algeria. The pre-dread, the 2 cruisers, and the 2 transports will go into port. That's a little risky for me, I think. Let me think about that. The 4 coastal subs and the TBD are definitely going to hang out with the commander. I'm just debating because if he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, 7. So he would need 4 1s and 3 rounds. But if I leave him out, I don't know. Let me think about that. But for right now, everything's just sitting out at sea. Rest of the non-combat movements. The pre-dread that was on escort duty in A27 is going to move to A28. No longer on escort duty. I mean, I probably should just leave him on, but he's off escort duty. Then, the infantry from Picardy, the infantry from Paris, and 3 of the infantry from... Sorry, 4 of the infantry from northern Algeria, or from southern France, sorry, are going to go to Lorraine. So that's going to put the 6 guys we sacrificed earlier back on in there. Those 6 moved. The artillery is going to rail to southern France. Okay. And I think that's it for non-combat. So we are just going to put the 2 transports in port. Everything else is going to hang out at sea. So these guys will be in port in Campania with the dudes. I'll get an import marker later. But the rest of the Navy is going to sit out of port in M3. So then let's place units. I don't think I get a free unit this turn. I forgot to check before my turn. If I do, I will update you guys on where it goes in. But then one more non-combat movement now. Since we won that battle here, we're going to move the guy from Niger over to Chad. And then we are going to place a colonial in Tunisia, 1 in northern Algeria, and 1 in Morocco. The infantry, the cash carrier artillery will go over here to the U.S. The tank is going to go to Paris. 3 infantry are going to go to southern France, so we have 3 manpower out kind of there. So we still have our trench line down there. And the last one is going to go to Lorraine, I think. So the good news is because his transport's in port here, he doesn't have the bonus. So he can only go 1, 2. So he can only get to these 2 territories. He can't get down here to A22 this turn to hop into Picardy or Normandy. So I don't have to leave them fortified, if you will. So, but yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, we'll put him in Lorraine. So that'd just be a net change of 1 infantry in Lorraine. But, okay. Now it's time to collect some money, do some wartime income, and see where we go. So, France is at 24. And we got 2d6 here. Well, that's a 2, so that's not so good. The other one, well, that's a 1. So, Dan, I did 1 better than you did, but not great, so that's 3. So that's 27. And I think I lost all my... No, I still have Denmark. So 28. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So we'll have 28 for next turn. 20, grab a 5er. 5 for 1, 2, 3. Okay. And do a quick disposition. So in Lorraine is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let me grab another purple chip here. 25, 5, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 31 infantry, an effective commander, a fighter, 4 artillery, 1 railgun, and all the British units also. Paris has a Paris has a tank and a truck. Southern France has 4 infantry, an ineffective commander, a fighter, and a naval infantry and artillery. I did not repair the factory. It still has 1 damage because the max he can do to me is 3, and I still can do everything at 4. So I did not pay for it this turn because I didn't have enough money. M3 has 4 coastal subs, a TBD, 2 cruisers, a pre-dread, and an effective commander. Morocco has 2 infantry or 2 colonials. Northern Algeria has a Zouave, infantry, colonial, and seaplane. Tunisia has 4 colonial. Campania up there in Italy has an infantry, a naval, 2 colonials, and 2 transports in port. Cameroon has 4 colonial and an infantry. Chad has a colonial. And there's a transport down in I-4. So, one last thing that I forgot. So, because French Equatorial Africa is not garrisoned, because I can't place anything there and I took everything up there, I actually lose a buck this turn. So, it's like I rolled snake eyes like you did, Dan, for wartime income. So, I lose a buck. So that puts us back to 27. Before I forget that and do everything like that. And the cash and carry artillery. I think that's it, guys. We will pass it on to the Ottomans for their turn. See what mischievous stuff they can get into now that I've unblockaded their navies, if they want to get adventurous or not. I guess we shall see. But, yeah. We'll see you all next year. Have a good one.